Welcome to 2 Minute Tactics, where we look at a recent game and focus on the tactical approach of the teams. Hi guys, this week we're going to be taking a look at the Mallorca versus Barcelona game. But before we get into this week's video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe. And if you missed last week's video, click on the link above. So let's take a look at the lineups. Okay, so starting off with Mallorca, who sets up in a 4-4-2 formation. Reina in goal, a back four of Pozo, Valjean, Rayo and Sastre. The midfield four of Kubo, Pedraza, Sevilla and Hernandez. And then the front two of Rodriguez and Budimir. And then moving into Barcelona, who set up in their normal 4-3-3 formation. Ter Stegen in goal, back four of Roberto, Piqué, Araujo and Alba. And then our midfield, starting off with our holding midfielder, Sergio Busquets, with Vidal and De Jong either side. And then our front three of Messi, Griezmann and Braithwaite. Let's get 2 minutes on the clock and let's go. Okay, so starting off with Barcelona, out of possession, what we found is that they move into more of a 4-4-2 formation. So Arturo Vidal covers the right-hand side because Lionel Messi has the freedom to stay up. Okay, so when Barca lose the ball, you see Busquets and De Jong become the two central midfielders. And that's why Braithwaite was deployed off the left, because he's happy to get back and do his duties for the team. And we also see Griezmann drop into a more deeper central position as well without the ball. So from his days from Atletico Madrid, he's used to defending in those areas. So then when Mallorca coming up the pitch, and they have the ball in these central areas here, okay, we see Barcelona's four here, so they usually have the midfield three, so then they all just shift across a little bit for Braithwaite to come in on that left-hand side. And then we see Arturo Vidal covering the right-hand side, and he's very good at winning the ball back, okay? Then he's instantly got that ball into Messi, and Messi's then got the runs from Griezmann for them to get forward. In terms of with the ball for Barcelona, when Messi receives the ball on the right-hand side, okay, and he's obviously going to be getting closed down, when he comes in on his left foot, which he's always going to do, Barcelona always have a third man run from midfield. Okay, so he's always got the option of Griezmann, and you've got Braithwaite on the left-hand side. So Vidal might go on the outside, okay, to take the full-back away, or the midfielder, and it'll either be De Jong or Busquets who'll make that run across the midfielder, okay, it then creates space for Messi to then either cut inside and then drive through, or you can come in here and just play the ball through to De Jong, so it gives then the defender two things to think about. And then also, if the ball goes into De Jong, it's a good chance for Messi to play a 1-2 to then get into space and go forward. So they're always targeting to get the ball to Messi to go forward. In terms of Mallorca, they were set up in a mid-block, so when Barcelona had the ball from the back, okay, they were nice and high. But what they were trying to do is, with Rodriguez, the centre forward, he was trying to stop Busquets getting the ball. Okay, so he was always positioning himself in front of Busquets. So when Budimir was pressing the fullback, the centre backs, okay, showing the ball either side, then you'd have Rodriguez in front of Busquets, so it made it more difficult for Sergio Busquets to get the ball. Okay, but then when Mallorca did have the ball on the right hand side with Kubo, who is their biggest threat, okay, we saw Frankie de Jong coming back in here to cover with Jordi Alba. So Jordi Alba was trying to show Kubo the line, and then when he would cut inside, you'd have Frankie de Jong there to try and double up on him, to prevent him having a shot on goal or playing a pass in behind the defence. Thanks for watching this week's video. For more content, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and now TikTok. The links will be in the description below. And we'll see you next week for another 2 Minute Tactics.